Hey book besties, welcome back to another video. We are doing something today that I have been meaning to do for months. We're making a TBR jar together. I was in my favorite place in the entire world, the Target dollar spot, obviously, and they had this little 2-pack of jars for literally $3. They're like glass little jars. So one has my pencils in them, but this one I thought would be so cute for my TBR jar. So I want to put it on my little book cart back here. Where all my books that are on my TBR are sitting. And I got some popsicle sticks at Walmart, so we're gonna write down some TBR prompts and write them on the popsicle sticks, stick them in this little jar, and then from month to month we can do a fun little TBR jar picks my reads for the month video. These TBR jar videos are all over YouTube and I've always wanted to participate, but I never got around to making my TBR jar, so we're gonna do that together today. I think this pack came with 50 popsicle sticks. Yes, so I'm gonna try to decide if I want to do all 50 or if I want to do like maybe half of them for now. What I did was I have a blog. For anyone that doesn't know, I do have a blog, and what I did is I wrote a full blog post on like a ton of TBR jar prompts. So I'm gonna go through and pick some of my favorite ones from there and put them in my own TBR jar. And I don't really have a set number in mind for like exactly how many I want to do, but I do know that I want to get some fun prompts written down and at least have a starting point for a TBR jar for maybe starting next month. We can start using it to pick my monthly TBR. I want to get some fun colored pens too. I'm going to use my Erin Condren cute little pen set here. I think I'll start with purple. All right, where do we begin? I feel like a good one would be a one-word title. So I'm gonna do one-word title. So you can see here, I'm just like writing the prompt on the end of the popsicle stick. I'm gonna stick it right in my little jar. Ah, this is so cute. I love this so much. And then I'm gonna do author with the same last initial. I'm gonna say a Kindle Unlimited book. I just made myself tea and I'm forgetting that it's even sitting here. I love chai tea. Oh, I was so cold and I like am cranking the heat in my house and maybe I'm like getting sick or something. I don't know why I'm so cold. I love tea so much. Okay, back to the prompts. A sad book. I'm gonna say a thriller. A rom-com. Can never have too many rom-coms. I'm gonna say my mom picks my read. Then I'm going to say, what about a book by like a favorite author? I think that could be fun. Then I'm gonna say a book that's been on my TBR for over a year. Did I already do a one-word title? What about a book in a series? Then I'm gonna say a cartoon cover. What about say a book talk book. I'm going to put a book that's over 400 pages. How about a book with an object in the title? And on a similar note, what about a book with a name in the title? Then let's do an audiobook. I love my audiobooks. This is going to be a fun one. I'm going to say the newest release on my TBR. So whichever book came out the most recent. This is going to challenge me. I'm going to say a book I'm intimidated by. A book with people on the cover. Or maybe an animal on the cover. No, I'm gonna say people on the cover. I like this one and I'm gonna say just blind pick. Literally close my eyes and pick a book off my shelf. I'm gonna do Instagram chooses. So make sure you're following me on Instagram so you can participate when this one gets pulled. I'm gonna say a 5-star prediction. You know those books that you get and you're just like, I have a feeling this is gonna be 5 stars? I'm gonna put that on here. My sister's a reader, so I'm gonna do one where I put Lexi picks. Lexi's my sister. Free choice. Did I already do one that was like my favorite author? Yeah. I'm gonna say an interconnected standalone. I tend to have a lot of those on my TBR. I'm gonna start doing just a few different genres. So I already did a thriller and a rom-com. I'm gonna do literary fiction. I'm gonna do a fantasy, do a small town romance, and a memoir. Love me a good memoir. I have a fun idea here. I'm gonna do a seasonal read. So whichever season that I pull this one, I'm gonna find a book that correlates to that season. We're making good progress here, honestly. That's quite a few. More tea. I'm gonna say a book that was a gift. I believe I already did a one-word title, but I'm gonna do a 2-word title and a 3-word title. Getting oddly specific over here. I'm gonna do one that has a pink cover and a blue cover. Last but not least, I'm going to do one that has "the" in the title. All right, guys, I feel like that's a really solid start. I'm gonna set this on my little TBR cart back here, and we're gonna start using this at the start of every month when I put together my TBRs to at least pick some of the books that are going to be on my monthly TBR. I don't know if I'm going to use this for all of the books on my TBR because I do still want a little wiggle room for like choice and being a mood reader and that type of thing. But this is such a fun, it's almost like a little game to do at the start of every month to pick out your TBR. I'm also someone that sometimes I just am so indecisive and I cannot pick a read for the life of me. So this is gonna come in handy if I need some help with that. All right, this video was super short and super sweet. I just wanted to build my little TBR jar together. I hope you got some inspo for like TBR prompts for your own TBR lists. Let me know down below your favorite TBR prompt that you've ever seen so I can add them to my jar. I have some popsicle sticks left, so comment down below your favorite TBR jar prompt that you've ever seen before. And like I said, every prompt that I wrote on my own popsicle sticks and plus some other ones are going to be linked in the post down below. That's all for today. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss future videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, book besties.